This is the Retirement Mentality channel. If this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. And if you're returning, I hope that's because you found value in one of my previous videos and you are returning to the channel. So thanks for coming back. This is a place where we want to change your mentality about retirement. The way people retire now is not the way your parents retired. You don't work for 60 years and retire with a gold watch and a pension. Now it's about creating passive income, building up wealth, and trying to get out of the game, the rat race, as fast as you can. So we talk about financial independence, the FIRE movement, real estate investing, vacation rentals. That's the way that I've reached financial independence, and that's kind of the focus of this channel. So if those are things that are of interest to you, you are in the right spot. Welcome to the channel. Today's topic is, it's not who you know, it's who knows you. There's an old adage that your parents probably said, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Well, that's not the case anymore. I don't think it's about who you know. Just try to think about how many people you actually know, and think about how many of those people want to do business with you. I know I have 500 friends or so on Facebook, and absolutely zero of them want to buy a house for me in St. Thomas. Maybe one or two of them want to buy a house for me in Florida, where I work in both areas. But I have 2,700 subscribers on this YouTube channel, and 4 of them are interested in buying a house in St. Thomas. So I don't know those people, but they know me because of my online presence. So it's not what you know, it's not who you know anymore, it's about who knows you. And this is a topic we're going to dive in a little bit deeper. So let's get into it right now. If you think about the people that you know, those are the people that you're usually taking from. Those are the people who have something you want. They have a product, they have the knowledge, they have the service, and the people you know are the ones you're going to get something. So the more people who know who you are and what you're selling, the more people are going to want to take that from you. Okay, so let's get into this. So if it's not what you know and it's not who you know, it's about who knows you, how do you accomplish this? How do you get known? How do you get your name out there and get people to know who you are and why they need to know you and why they need whatever it is you're trying to sell, you're trying to get a job, you're trying to work for? How do you get to that point? People do business with people they know. That's just rule number 1. And if they don't know you, the first thing they're going to do on the Google machine, they're going to pull you up and see what the Google machine says about you. So it's important to think about what the persona is that you're putting out there. If the key is to get known, what are people going to know about you when they find you? Potential employers are Googling people. They're looking at Facebook accounts or Instagram accounts. Potential buyers are doing the same thing. If you're selling a product or a service, everybody's going to look you up to see if you're legit, to see if you have integrity, to see if you look like a snake oil salesman or whatever the persona is you're putting out there. If you want to be Tai Lopez, you might need to look like a snake oil salesman. So, that's not necessarily a bad persona if that's the persona you need to get known. Just think about, if you had a blog or a YouTube channel from 5 years ago that talked about cooking, whether that's relevant to the job you want or the position you're looking for or the thing you're trying to sell now, people are going to see that thing you've already done. So go back at your old content and make sure that the person you're creating or that you had created is still the person you want people to find when you're getting known. One thing you need to do to be known or to have people know you is to stand out. Oh my gosh, my phone keeps making noises. There's a dump truck outside. There's a guy with the weed eater over here. I don't know. Hopefully y'all can't hear all these things. You can never wait for the perfect time to make a video. So sometimes you just have to get in front of the camera and start filming. So you have to stand out. You have to be different. And I'm trying to do that with some of my content. I'm not trying to do the same content as everybody else. But then in some regards, see this back here? I just watched a Graham Stephan video and he had the fireplace going on his TV in the background. And I was like, well, he's the industry standard. So if Graham Stephan has a fireplace in the background, maybe I'll try shooting a video with the fireplace in the background. So give me some of that Graham Stephan love. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget that. He always sneaks that in there. I never do that. So stand out, be different, but don't be so different that you ostracize yourself. It's like all the kids today with their tattoos that all the little youngsters are having. They all thought they were going to be different. My wife and I joke now when we go to the beach, we're the only people on the beach with no tattoos and we stand out. So like what you think might make you stand out doesn't always make you stand out. One of my marketing materials that I send out for real estate as a realtor, when I'm trying to get new business, I work expired listings. So when you work expired listings, that means that the person you're trying to get as a client has already worked with another real estate agent and they may be shopping for a new one. So I say, if you're shopping for a new realtor, the first thing you should ask them is what makes you different? What makes that agent better than another agent? Because we're all got the same inventory to sell. So what makes one agent stand out from another one? And a lot of times the agent will say, I work harder than everyone else, or I care about my clients. Like, those are bullshit answers. Like, what really makes you better than another agent trying to sell the exact same houses? What really makes one agent stand out from another agent? It's not that they care for their clients or that they're going to work harder than everybody else. You got to really think about it. I'm not going to give you my secret answer to this question in this video, but you have to think about what makes you better. Are you competing on price? In the real estate world, if all you have to compete on is price, you're a shitty agent. If you're going to try to undercut everybody else because you can't do your job better than them, that doesn't make you a good agent. One thing I always leave every listing appointment I go to, I will give you this little tidbit of knowledge. I always tell my clients, never hire the cheapest agent or the one who tells you your house is worth the most money, because all they have to compete on is price. And they're not being honest with you if they tell you your house is worth double what somebody else. So they don't have integrity and they don't know what they're doing. So they have to lie to you. They have to tell you what you want to hear, and they have to compete on price. And if that's the way you're doing business, you're not doing a good job and you're not going to get known. You're not going to stand out. So besides standing out, you also have to get out. You have to go out and shake the babies and kiss the hands. No, that's backwards. Shake the hands, kiss the babies. You got to get out there. You got to pound the pavement. You got to get on YouTube, social media, LinkedIn, TikTok, whatever you need to do. You need to stand out, but you also got to get out. Two things you need to do once you get out there is you have to be interesting. If you're interesting, people want to hear what you have to say. But when you're having a conversation, you also have to be interested. You have to listen. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so you should always listen twice as much as you speak. So be interesting to attract the attention. But then once you're having the conversation to sell your product or apply for the job or whatever it is you're trying to do, also you have to be interested. So ask questions. Don't just talk about yourself. Be interested and listen. Okay, so I'll wrap this up. Get out there. Get known, make sure you're the person that you want people to see, like make sure you've created the right persona, and be the person that people want to know, and then they'll come to you for the knowledge that you're giving out or the product that you're selling. Do it with integrity. Even in today's world, I still think you can do the right thing and be successful. So get out there, get known, maybe use a Graham Stephan trick, link to somebody else's channel. Do whatever you got to do. Collaborate is a good one. I'm going to work more on collaboration here in the future. That's something that I'm going to work on. The solo act isn't the way to do it anymore. Partnering up and collaborating is the best way, I think, to help other people and help yourself at the same time. So get out there, get known, and conquer the world. And I'll see you in the next video.
Please subscribe.